Hi Baking Club, it is Tuesday. Welcome back to Baking Club. I hope you're good today. It's a lovely sunny Tuesday. The sun is shining and it's a little bit cold, but it's nice. It's a Tuesday, it's all good. I hope you are good too. I hope you've had a lovely weekend. And did you do any baking over the VE Day celebrations? Anyway, hope you're well. And today we're going to be making, I'll give you a clue. They are yellow, they taste quite sour, but they are very nice in a cake. I am going to bake lemon drizzle cake today. And because, my theory is, because they have lemons in, they can be one of your 5 a day. So you can have a slice of lemon cake and think, actually, I'm doing myself a bit of good. And a little bit of sugar never hurt anyone. That is my theory anyway. Okay, so let's get started. So, Baking Club, have we tied our hair back? Yes, tied our hair back. Hands washed? Yes, hands washed. Apron on? Yes, my apron is on and the oven is on as well. Okay, so we're ready to go. Now, the first thing I would say for lemon cake is to get these guys. To get the organic unwaxed lemons. Don't get normal lemons in case they've got that horrible waxy coating on. So I wanted to show you this before I put it in the bin. Now we are going to turn our scales on and we are going to make sure our scales are at 0 and on grams. And the first thing we're going to be doing is sugar. 175 grams of sugar. There we go. And this is a nice recipe because you're going to throw everything in. We don't have to do it gradually. So 175 grams in the bowl. Here's our bowl. Can we see it just about? In our lovely clean bowl, in it goes. Then we have our butter. 175 grams as well. So make sure, use 2 spoons, remember, one to scoop and the other one to get off. So 120, 164, 177, that'll be fine. There we go, there is our butter. And we put our butter or margarine in the bowl. Okay. Then we get our flour. We have 200 grams of self-raising flour. Okay, back to our scales. Make sure our scales are still at 0 because sometimes they can go different numbers. And we have 200 grams of self-raising flour. Boom, done. There we go, into our lovely bowl. And just to make sure it rises, we're going to be adding some baking powder. So 1 teaspoon of baking powder. Okay, so you get your baking powder. Remember how to do it. You go in like that and then you just run your finger across the top. Okay, so nice and flat. Okay, into the bowl. There we go. Now, we have weighed everything out that we need to weigh out. We are going to get our eggs and our lemons. Now, we are going to be doing our eggs first. We do not crack our eggs into our bowl. I'll put our bowl here so we can see it. There we go, you can see the bowl. We are going to be cracking our eggs into a little other container. Because if we crack our eggs into the big bowl, and suppose we get a bit of eggshell or something, then it's quite difficult to get it out. So we get our egg, bang it on the side, separate it, and you have the perfect egg. Oh. And okay, it's half an egg now. There we go. So an egg into there. We put our eggshells back in our other bowl. Crack, separate, drop. Okay, another egg into there. And our 3rd egg. Crack, separate, drop. 3 perfect eggs in there. Now, what are we going to do with our eggshells? We're going to put them in the bin. Like so, because we are trying, do you know what? I'm trying ever so hard to be nice and tidy. I'm not naturally a nice and tidy person, so it's quite hard sometimes for me to be nice and tidy. So we get lemons, knife, and this is a bit where maybe you might need an adult helper. What we've got to do first is wax 2 lemons, not 3. Don't know why I've got 2 here. 2 lemons. Okay, you'll see these are definitely the non-waxed ones because they're not shiny. And you get your grater. Again, be really, really careful and choose a really small side like this, okay? Because we want it nice and fine. Okay, so can you see this? Yeah, and then we're going to grate it very, very quickly and carefully using the small grater, and we turn the lemon as we grate. So we grate and turn, okay? We don't go too deep, we don't want that white stuff in here as well because white stuff is a bit bitter. Okay, so you should have your lemon looking a bit like this, do you see? So it hasn't gone too deep in, but it's got a lot of the zest off. Okay, so now, here you'll see in there, there's loads of lemon zest in there, and here on my bowl. So we're going to get our knife, just get in there and get it off, and then scrape what we've got on our chopping board into our bowl. We'll do exactly the same thing with the second one. So we zest and turn. Okay. How's all the work going today? We've done our literacy. Year 5 are doing their letter to befriendees this week. So if you're year 2 coming up to year 3, you'll have a lovely letter. Right, there we go. Some more lemon zest, and don't forget to get the lemon zest on the board. Now, I have broken my lemon juicer, but what you do with this, maybe get an adult to help cut it in half, and then you can just squeeze it like that. Maybe put your hand underneath to catch any pips. Okay, it's a bit messy, but messy is good. Well, I'm trying not to be messy. There we go, it's got 1 pip, take that out. So we're going to squeeze 1 lemon, and we're going to leave the other lemon for the topping. Okay, so put your hand here, and just squeeze and get all those juices, catch those pips. See here, we've got a pip, don't want that. Another pip. Okay, lovely. Okay, bit messy, but it's fine. So there we go, we've got lots of lovely things in our bowl. Okay, we're now going to mix it. Okay, oh, I can see a pip. Okay, it might be quite good actually to juice the lemon over a separate bowl if you want to. So now's the fun bit, the mixing bit, okay? Once again, be careful when you mix it that all the flour doesn't go flying up in the air, 'cause it's quite fine flour. Okay, so we mix it. You can do this bit in a mixing bowl, in an electric mixing bowl, like a Ken would, a food chef. But my camera is sitting, or my phone camera is sitting on top of my food chef. So I don't think I can do that. And also my hand mixer is broken because I was mixing a cake that was far too heavy and it was too much hard work for the mixer and it broke. So there we go, mix. And just have something like that. Okay? So then, when that is all mixed together, it should be quite light. Okay, give it an extra mix. If it's quite heavy still, quite thick, you can add a bit more lemon juice. Maybe use the 3rd lemon, or the other juice from the 2nd lemon. So there we go, so that's mixed really nicely. Okay, so that is fine. Do you see that? Okay, now we should have a loaf tin, and you can get one of these loaf liners. I think these were from Poundland. Okay, so these are really, really useful, very good for like banana bread and for lemon drizzle cake. Then what you're going to do is tip all this into your loaf tin like this. Just about see. I'll move it up here so you can see. Oh, might need to scrape like this. Okay, get it all in there like that. Okay, don't lick the bowl, don't lick the spoon. That's for mummies like me, we like to lick the spoon. So there we go. We have our lovely cake mixture in here, like so, dunno? Very nice, very nice. Okay, now we're going to put this in the oven for about 45 minutes on about 160, so low and slow. Low temperature, a long time, slow cooking. Don't open the oven because that will mean all the hot air will get out and then the cake won't rise, okay? So put it in the oven 45 minutes, and after 45 minutes you can make the lovely crunchy topping. For the crunchy topping, use the juice of the lemon that you haven't used and 100 grams of sugar. So when this cake comes out the oven, put loads of holes in it, and then you could put over the squeezed lemon juice and the sugar. And I will show you what that looks like in a picture, probably, okay? Right, well, give it a go, see what happens, have fun, play around. You know, with baking, it's all about having fun. Okay, thanks guys, have a lovely rest of your Tuesday, and I will see you later, bye.